That one can even satisfy you. Ghanaians will come Air Force white, no wearing top, and then they will be. And I'm in Tio. About this, watching the Kabuka. No, the mic natural audience. No, what should we do? We should sing for you. You. We have paid you. We have paid you to perform for us. Oh my days. And about who offended me until he died. Then he'll be doing the mic like this.
God have mercy upon us.
So the audience should sing. And Mintio. Wanted the Mintio. I can't hear you. That's the meaning. Mintio. And you'll be hearing RJ. You see, we have bid you to perform. They are saying that you don't give the wow factor for Ghanaians to come to your shows. Yeah, man. What going on, lovely people? RSX is here once again, and welcome to RitchMens Media, where we bring you quality content and entertainment news. So basically, I did a video about familiar ranting saying that Ghanaians abroad, they don't attend their shows. Which is fair enough. If you look at their shows and the number of people over there, you can tell that Ghanaians in the diaspora, they don't attend their show. But why? That's the question you should ask. Why? Instead of blaming them. So basically, I did a video about it, and a lot of people came to the comment section to share their opinions, to share their experience. You know what I'm talking about? Because apparently, a lot of people have had bad experience when it comes to Ghanaians artist show.
Preach.
So this girl called Miss Baby Loved. Let me check the name. Miss Baby Loved. And I even told her that, no, this is deep. I'm gonna break everything down. So she came to share her experience and also added some ways to improve, you know, on this conundrum that we are facing. So Miss Baby said, I think you all can talk about one. Priority for Ghanaians artists is to promote themselves in the rest of Africa and connect with the African diaspora as well, to give them leverage instead of just focusing on just the Western countries. This is a big point. You know what I'm talking about. One thing that I've realized is, instead of Ghanaians artists going to other African countries, Nigeria, Togo, Guinea-Bissau, Cote d'Ivoire, you know, Niger, like all these African countries, to sell their products over there, to get the people involved, to amass a lot of fans over there, instead of doing that, they are not. All they know is, okay, we are going to host a show in America, we are going to host a show USA, the same place, we are going to Italy, we are going to Australia, we are going to Sweden, we are going to the UK, London, Germany. No, we don't do it like that.
Preach.
Because if you are coming here, it can't be only Ghanaians. Whenever you watch Nigerian shows, it's not only Ghanaians. Like all over the world. You know what I'm talking about? You see white people crying.
Preach.
You know why? Because these white people, they have got Nigerian friends. They have got Ghanaian friends. They have got Africans. Their friends are from Africa. So we introduce these kind of songs to them. And they started loving it. Sometimes you have to interpret it to them. So if you don't amass the number of people in Africa, how can you go to a white man's land and try to, you know, get a lot of followers or a lot of, you know, fans to attend your show? It doesn't work like that. So maybe if you go to Germany, if you go to Togo, if you go to Zimbabwe, if you go to Kenya, these people will introduce their music to their friends and their families in abroad. Some people will also come from Africa to abroad, and they will start introducing your songs to their friends, you know. And this is why they amass the numbers. This is why you can get how you can get the numbers. So if you don't do this, and all you know is one promoter or one organizer will call you, I've hosted an event in the UK, so I want you to come, in Australia, so I want you to come, and then you take your bag and you come, you meet 10 people.
Preacher.
So this is a good point. You have to go to the Western, to the African countries to sell your product, to sell your song for them, before you can come to the Western world. A good point. Number 2, the artists need to collaborate to host shows where a bunch of them can perform on the same stage outside Ghana, and host shows on weekends and holidays. I'll continue. This is also a good point. You will see one artist, maybe let's me use one big artist from Ghana, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy. This only artist will come to the UK to perform. One artist, you have the whole stage on you. Remember, you don't have a lot of followers like that. Maybe let's say Sarkodie comes. Sarkodie's fans will come, but maybe Stonebwoy fans will not come because probably they don't like Sarkodie. Shatta Wale fans will not come because they don't like Shatta Wale. If they don't like maybe Sarkodie. So maybe when you come, Sarkodie will come on the same show. Sarkodie is coming. Kim Promise, Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, Famille Mo. All these people are on the same stage. You get Famia fans, you get Kiddies fans, you get Sarkodie fans, you get Shatawale, Stoneboy. So you get the numbers. But whenever you only you come, one man standing, one but watch the stage now, but one be performing. Nigerians, they don't do that. Ashake will come, you see
Preacher.
even dancers, you see Pokoli, you see Brother Shaggy, content creators, you see Brother Shaggy on the stage, you see Fireboy, you see Davido, you see Tiwa Savage, you see Rema, you see all these superstars. So that is what we call entertainment. They are entertaining the audience with a lot of people around. It's not only you coming to sit there sing all your songs. It doesn't work like that. That is why Akwaba UK is always selling out, because a lot of people, VIP this year, VIP Kwamina MP La Russo, Article 1, you see what I'm talking about? R2B, so a lot of artists come. So if R2B fans come, VIP fans will come. That is how it should be done. Now let me continue reading. Kiddies cancelled show in Dallas, Texas was on a Wednesday. So imagine how many people will skip their job to come to the show. 3. The artists themselves need to connect with their fans and beyond and promote themselves as well when they are built to perform. This is one of the things. Whenever you are about to perform show, artists, I'm talking to you. Let me use my right hand before someone will be like, oh, I'm disrespecting. Let me use my right hand. Whenever you are to perform, promote the show on your platform every day, on your story every day, so that people, African, black people, will forget things. So maybe you promote it, I'll be like, okay, let me get paid. Maybe I'll get paid next week. So maybe if I get paid, then I'll buy the ticket. If you don't continue to promote it, maybe next week I'll forget. Procrastination, I'll forget. When I get the paid, I'll forget. Ghanaians, they don't like promoting their shows. It's only when it's about 2 days, 3 days. That's when they promote their. You have been paid to come and perform. Why not promoting it? Post it on your social media platform every day. You have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Share on all of these platforms. And also work on your promoters. You know what I'm talking about? And most of the Ghanaian artists don't give that wow factor performance, to be honest. And they should understand that we spend a lot to put ourselves together to come to their unexciting shows beside the ticket purchase. So if you don't give them that wow factor, it leaves a bad taste for you and the other artists. No, example, Famia and Akwaboah Jr. did a show in Dallas, Texas in October 2022, and it was very disappointing with their dressing, swag, and the fact that Akwaboah wasn't even playing his own songs and kept saying he was leaving the stage after he sang a couple of songs, which was a turn off for future shows. This is very, 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 very good point. You see, whenever Nigerians, whenever they are performing, look at their dressing from A to Z. Even their dressing will ginger you. They got fashionistas, they got fashion novels, they got people dressing them. The performance, the energy that they will bring on the show. Let me talk about the dressing before. The dressing, I talk about Ashake O2, and I was like, nah, this guy dressing is on point. Like, look at the dressing. Like, they changed their outfit like 4 times. You see what I'm talking about? Even him coming from the atmosphere in the helicopter itself, it's like a performance itself.
Preacher.
That one can even satisfy you. Ghanaians will come Air Force white, no wearing top, and then they will be. And I mean Tio. About this watching the Kabuka. No, the mic natural audience. No, what should we do? We should sing for you. We have paid you. We have paid you to perform for us. Oh my days. And about who offended me until he died. Then he'll be doing the mic like this.
God have mercy upon
so
us.
The audience should sing. And mintio. What did they? Mintio. I can't hear you. That's the meaning. Mintio. And you'll be hearing RJ. You see, we have bid you to perform. They are saying that you don't give the wow factor for Ghanaians to come to your shows. So whenever you are performing, you stand there, but near their day. He made an emphasis, he made a reference. Akwaboah and Famia came to perform in Dallas. They were not giving that wow factor. Akwaboah didn't even sing his own songs. Not be my own words. Someone who attended the show. Look, the thing is too long, which means she narrated everything from A to Z. So if you don't give the wow factor, if you don't perform properly, how do you expect people to attend your future show? Because as this guy said, it was a turn off for their future shows, and it was very disappointing with their dressing and swag. Or swag were form, or dressing were form. You are promoting your African wear and African wear. Let the swag talk for it. Let the swag speak for itself. You know what I'm talking about. So if you don't do this, she continued. They need to learn their performance game well. They need number 4 is performance game well. Perform it properly. Perform it properly. You can't come and stand there and be like Mintio, I can't hear you. Man, they need to respect and love each other enough to want to work with each other. Is there peace and unity among Ghanaian artists? Well, I don't know about that, but if you ask me about Nigerians, I can testify to that.
Preach, preacher.
You barely see Nigerians fighting. You see anyway in Kasa, you barely see them. Even if they fight, whenever it's time for them to perform, they deliver. There is unity. You can see Ashake Show. I will use Ashake Show as a point of reference because that's the one that I reacted to recently. Even Pokoli Muside, Pokoli, they were shouting, "You're dressing, look at their swag," like they were shouting. If I talk, number 5, the Ghanaian organizers and promoters should make organization a priority during their shows, both home and abroad, and give their customers and consumers the right information and experience when they come to their shows that will leave them wanting to come back for more, and not like the situation that recently happened on 8th May 2023 when Sarkodie performed in Dallas. I think this girl probably lives in Dallas, and that she has got the information. You know what I'm talking about? Everything that she says, she comes with a receipt. She pulls out the receipts for you to understand. It's like, I'm not just talking. This is the evidence. So what happened? Let's hear what happened. The after party was a mess. The venue wasn't organized or put together. When people arrived and had to stay in line outside for an hour just to pay and enter to hang out with Sarkodie.
Preach, preacher.
So by the time they got the venue ready, majority of the people had gone back home because the heat was too much staying outside in summer. So tell me what will bring most of them back if another musician is coming. Pardon me, there are not a lot of commas and full stop in this. So whenever I'm reading, me too, I have to just follow it just like that. So this is the situation. Sarkodie's after party, they didn't plan it properly. The organizers didn't organize it properly. We are in summer. They stood there outside for an hour, and because they couldn't handle the heat, a lot of people, the majority of them, went back home, and the show was a mess. So the organizers and the promoters give the right information. So apparently, as a Cowboys, they were selling the tickets at the gate instead of doing it online. You see, so by the time you go, you'll be in a queue for like, if you have the ticket, as soon as you get there, they scan it, you enter. But this one, you have to check your money, you have to count the money, they have to check if everything is okay before they will take you. They will give you the tickets. Long process. You see, give them the right information, the right everything. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go on. Very bad business services among most Ghanaians. Hey, it will be easy. I'm not gonna catch this part. Let me continue. Very bad business services among most Ghanaians that need to be talked about and educate that masses. Number 6, start promoting their event at least a year ahead so people can plan ahead and buy tickets with where to get tickets directly and not just caption on the flyers, call this number, because time is of essence. They will be like RSVPs and reserve blah blah blah. Call this number to get more information about the ticket. Number 7, encourage Ghanaians DJ to add to their playlist to the current and new uploads of Ghana songs and play them consistently at parties, restaurants and pubs in Ghana and abroad, because most of the DJs abroad don't add new Ghana songs to their playlist but plays the songs in the 90s and 2000s rather, which is a hindrance. So I don't know if the artists don't try to negotiate with the DJs abroad to play their songs when they drop new songs. Hope someone makes note of this contribution. So yeah, Ghanaians, they have to pay the DJs to play their songs both in restaurants, pubs, hotels, wherever they find themselves, both in abroad and in Ghana. If you're not doing this, no wahala. Adisope said, Nigerians pay Ghanaians DJs both in abroad and in home in Ghana about £1,000 so that they will play their songs in the pubs, restaurants every day. That is why you always hear Nigerian songs playing in Africa, in Ghana. They are being paid to play. So if they don't play, they are not gonna get paid. And people are relying on this. This is their business. They play the songs to get money. So if you Ghanaians artists, you are not doing this kind of things, listen, don't say I didn't say this. So bro, a lot of people are, you know, I always interact with my audience and I always reply to my comments back. The comment is deep. Yes, so this is what Miss Baby Loved has for us. You know what I'm talking about. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. The name has always been R6, and peace. I'm signing out.